My name's Ed Elliott. I've been in San Diego since 1952 when I first arrived aboard ship in this area. Arrived here for a Class A Electrician school, NTC Campus here. And it was kind of a changing point in my life because so much was happening at that particular point. Very good awakening to me to what was going on in the world, what we needed to be doing. And it led me into getting my education, and the training helped me tremendously when I went back aboard ship because I'd already completed 2 trips to Korea by that time. So kind of brings me up to date. The Class A school was an intense. I always remember one of the comments of the instructor first week. You get shocked when we're working on 440 volts. I guarantee you, if you live, you'll leave this class with a scar. And that was pretty intense. I understood that plainly. So on one of the return trips, the second return trip, we stopped in Pearl Harbor. My orders came in to come to the Class A school at NTC in San Diego. Marty had just graduated from a Christian college in Columbia, Missouri, and we were planning to get married back there. She had it all set up. And I called her and said, I'm going to San Diego for Class A school. Get your dress ready, put it in a suitcase, and come on out. We've been married for 68 years. Coming up on 69. Friends I had in the Navy were on one ship, and it was just a kind of a challenging time. Getting married while all that was going on was even more challenging. And one of the things that happened is as soon as I got out of the class, there was a tanker that had an explosion problem in Japan, and they had not finished their 7-month tour. The ship that I was on had to go finish that tour and do another one. So 3 months after we were married, I was gone for 10 months. Probably what makes our marriage so good. We were gone so long. After I graduated from the electrician's mate school here at NTC, I was sent back to the USS Kaskaskia, AO-27. We were an oil tanker, and it was like riding a bomb all the time because we were delivering aviation gas, jet fuel, and black oil for the other ships. A lot of things on board ship that were not what I really wanted to do, but I had to do them because the electrical department was just a very few guys. And you either had cleanup duty in the compartments, or you had battery locker duty. When you're at sea, you can't stop and go to Ace Hardware. It's like you got to make it work. It taught me a lot about taking care of myself and the things that I own, my possessions, and being kind and loving and dear to other people too. So. And by that time, I had been introduced to Corky McMillin through one of my study buddies. So he said, "You need to come to work for me." He kept me on for 37 years. What I didn't realize at that time is just how much my family was going to be involved in this. Corky said, "What's your daughter doing now?" Kim was working, and she came to work for McMillin. That's where she really got her start interfacing with the finance part of the business, but she was deeply involved in this. This involved the city, the different development and disposition and development agreements. It took a long time. I cannot express the appreciation I had for him, the family, and Mark and Lori and Scott. The boys have treated me with a lot of respect, and I really appreciate that.